Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. 1 2 1 2. Pop 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 pop. Okay. 1 2 1 2. There we go. 1 2. Sue, would you like to get mic'd up? So you can pop that on your lapel. And just, there's a little clip. Somewhere up top near your mouth. And then you can clip that anywhere suitable. It's also got a magnet if you want. You can take the magnet off, put it through, and then clip it with the magnet if you want. So if you've not got any pockets.
I have a pocket.
Yeah, well, you can just clip it on the pocket.
Yeah. And then is there a mute? Is that this button?
Do you know something? I don't know. You need to get a light on the subject. Okay, 1 2 1 2.
What do you need this for?
These are to change the scores. So if I wanted to make it 1-0, I'd turn 0 off and I'd put 1 on. So it just means it's easy to change the score without going in here and you've got to scroll through because all those are layers like a Photoshop document. So 0, 1, 2, they're all on top of one another. And I just turn on and off visibility. That's what it is. The thing with this is
can you hear me?
we have to sit or be next to each other. So what I might do, I might stand up and come and stand at the back with you. So if we're standing next door to one another, then we won't be talking over one another.
Right.
And then we can occasionally come forward and look at the chat and see if there's any comments worth responding to. But we've got quite a good level. That's
How do I sound? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's me too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you want to be trying to get to around about -12, which is like where that white line is. So we're definitely audible.
Okay, cool.
And it's a smooth sound and they're not getting a lot of the room noise.
And then this button I think is a mic. Am I mic now? No, I can still hear me.
No, you're still going.
Okay, never mind then. I don't know what that button does.
No, I'm not sure either. I've not studied it. Unfortunately, I'm one of those that just open the box and start using it. Never read the instructions.
That's the fun way to do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's check that we are actually up. Let's open YouTube. Content live.
Are you ready to go?
I'm just getting doing a check now that we're up, and then we'll be ready to go, ready to roll. 669. Thank you very much.
How they can win
That's
money.
very good of you.
Beating up on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. We're live.
Yes. No, we're gonna stand back here because we don't want them to hear us. Fran. Oh, okay. Okay.
Good luck, fellas. Have a good game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're live?
You were live.
All right.
So it's good evening and a very warm welcome back to the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada for the ongoing BCA Pool League World Championships. And what have we got in store tonight, Sue?
Well, we have Jared Pitts, our hometown favorite from San Diego, playing against Brian Wallace. Where's Brian from?
Brian is from Canada, but he did tell me where, but I'm not sure exactly. Just let me ask him once more. Sorry, whereabouts are you from, sir, once again?
Victoria.
Victoria.
BC Canada.
Yeah. Victoria, BC Canada.
Yeah.
There's quite a few Canadians here. I've played a couple. Jared with the break in the opening rack. Race to 5.
Looks like a dry break.
Looks like a dry break. That's been the bane of our existence.
A
We've
lot of
seen
people
quite a
have been
lot of dry
complaining about
breaks
it.
now. I think as the tables are getting worn in, they're being less generous.
Yeah.
And the balls aren't quite popping the way they were when everything was
first few
slick
days.
and new. So first blood to Brian, he's taking the stripes. Looking at that table, I don't see a lot of obstacle to a run out. You've got to be careful, of course. 13's next to the 8, that'll only go in the top right at the moment. And I think it's the 11 and is that the 15 with it?
Yep.
But then the closest one to the pocket is available. Notice I didn't give you a number there, because I don't know the difference between those two. they're both reddish brown to me. So there's one on the left and one on the right.
It's the 11 closest to the center of the table.
Okay, good. So the 15 is closer to the pocket. That helps. And I think it's the 7 near the 2. Is that right? Oh no, that's the 3 near the 2.
Yes, that's the 3.
So the 7's near the 13. Thank you for helping me navigate the table. Hi. Is it a combo coming up?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Someone needs a combo.
Maybe it'll go directly. It's hard to tell from this angle. It can be a bit deceptive sometimes. Yeah, there's loads of room. Not going to make it full screen for you. There you go, a bit better. So where did you go for dinner? Anywhere nice?
Ooh, we went to one of those revolving sushi restaurants with the sushi that just goes around on the floor. So we had just loads of sushi.
Oh wow. Was it good sushi?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, quite fancy sushi. I mean, took me to a steakhouse one night. I don't really fancy going back to another steakhouse. Although somebody was saying the golden steer is supposed to be very good.
Oh,
I think that was Frances Green. Actually, we were on the chat, and someone was coming to town, and she must have a good knowledge of Vegas. So
Well, we've been taking advantage of the fact that we're in Chinatown in Vegas, right around this area. So we've had Korean barbecue, all you can eat Korean barbecue. We had dumplings.
Oh yeah.
We had Indian food last night.
Oh nice.
And then tonight we had sushi.
I want to get on your culinary.
I think we'll hit all the
itinerary.
Asian countries.
Yeah.
At some point.
I do love the Korean. I love Indian as well. Meanwhile, Brian's making his way through this rack. He's shaped for the 13 as his key ball into the top right. Too thin, you know. It's not going in. So hands the
Jared
table
has
over.
his chance.
Now this doesn't look completely straightforward with the way the 13's finished. I'm not sure if the 5 is readily available. He's got to sort of get them in the right order, to get the pattern right. going for the 7 in the side, but will he go up for the rest? Leave the 1 here? I think so. The 1 could end up being the key ball. One thing I've noticed, he's been very good at being very precise at getting a straight to leave a stop shot to get a tight ball. Let's say, for example, like that 4 now past the 13.
Just
I think that's exactly what he's done there. And that, of course, will clear the path for the 5.
Yeah. When we were playing doubles together, me and Jared, he was teaching me these 2, I called it the baby draw, where you just draw it back just an inch or a couple centimeters. And then also a baby follow.
It's such a powerful shot that if you can master that on these tables. He's looking pretty good here. He'll play a similar shot, but he may also be able to play for the 3 in the side.
5 is a bit of a tight squeeze.
Yeah, he's being extra careful with this because it's a blind pocket, and I think that the 13 is just taking away a little bit of the left side of the pocket. And it's very easy to overrun shape on the 3 if you're playing for the side. So in fact he's underrun it a little bit. So he's going to go down past the 8. He can baby it and hold a nice enough angle. I'd rather do that than play off the bottom cushion. He's played off the rail with a bit of spin. Oh, we like that.
On a spin.
We do like that. So he wants to play for the 8 in the side here. Kindly pointed to where he intends to put the cue ball. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Jared. A good start, finishing his opponent's mistake. I got you. So, holding serve, very important. Thanks for staying up late with us. Appreciate it.
Wish I had a reason to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, well, literally, I could not have done this without you. It would have been a completely futile exercise.
I'm happy to help.
I was trying to talk Brian into staying, but he's actually, after Jesse's match, he's just got in his car and he's just driven back to San Diego. He's leaving now.
Is he grumpy? Is he lost?
No. Brian has gone back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wanted to stay for Jesse's match, but I think he's
Jesse that lost. Yeah.
I think
Did Brian play?
Yeah, he was out earlier.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday or early this morning? No, early this morning. I think he made it through to this morning. But yeah, that's right. He got beat 5-0 in about 20 minutes by a real quick player who did 2 breaker runs and 2 table runs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he just never got started. And the player he played was very impressive. There's quite a few of those here.
Yeah, it's a lot of the luck of the draw of who you get.
Yeah, you can very much get a nice easy passage through, or you can also get duffed up straight away.
Yeah. Especially in the platinum tier, where you're bound to run into the heavy hitters.
I think most of the people who are in the platinum have got the goods themselves, else they wouldn't be there. You know, they can deliver.
Yeah.
And Brian has made one off the break and is looking at a very open table. The only tricky thing is the 12. tempted to move that speed rack, that turtle rack out of the way.
Me too.
Absolutely. Just grazed the 12, but he's okay. But I think you've got to go 12, 10, 8 here now.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to come around the tee.
No, you don't need to do
Not
that.
with all that traffic.
Yeah. Too many obstacles. And here you may have to go on and off the long rail. Yeah, he's good. You've just got to pick a line here. Probably try and go between the 1 and the 4, because that looks kind of natural. And leads to the 8 in the right centre. So this will be for a breaking round. A nice way to hold serve and level up the match. Oh, he went between the 1-5. So as a consequence, he's now funny on this 8. I'm not sure it passes in the corner.
I think it does.
No, he seems to be getting down quickly enough. It must go in the corner. Oh my goodness, would you believe it? He's missed the crucial ball again.
Yeah.
And that was all down to just getting funny on the 8.
It's a game of inches.
Absolutely. He chose to play the wider angle shot with spin on the 10 to get through the lower gap, and didn't work out. So this is a big pressure shot to open. Might look simple, but it's by no means that. But just drop this to him. Oh, is he going for the 6? Yeah, taking the 6.
He's deciding.
Yeah, a little hesitation there. That's one thing I appreciate about these. I've noticed Josh doing it and Jared, when they know when they're not right. They can feel they're not quite right, so they'll get up. They get up. They know something's wrong. Yeah, still not completely content. It's like you're almost waiting for, in the Formula One where all the green lights all have to come on. They're waiting for all the dashboard to light up. Oh dear. And that, I'm afraid, will be a source of great disappointment to him, because if he could have punished his opponent's error there, that would have really hurt. That would have stung. But right now he's giving him a free pass.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, so I want to just ask you all a big favour. There's 24 of you in the chat right now. We're seeing you all a big favour. There's 24 of you in the chat right now. We're seeing this amazing matchup. It'd be really great if you could just say a little message in the chat to us. Say hi, give us a thumbs up. Maybe tell us who you are, tell us where you're watching from. Because we'd love to get a little bit of engagement from our viewers. Hopefully the stream is of a high quality and you're able to see it and hear us okay. But I'd love to know where you're watching from, and possibly if you're from San Diego or from Canada. That's where these two guys are from Victoria, BC. So Jared breaks in rack 3. 24 live viewers at the moment.
Welcome, everyone.
Yes, I just popped a little message in there to say hello everybody. Thank you for joining Moth Like and looking at this channel tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying the match with Jared and Brian. And it'd be great if you were to say a little hello, put a message in there, say who you are and where you're watching from. We'd appreciate that. We've got Jeff Throde watching from Paducah, KY, and rooting on Matt Summers from Southern Illinois. Can barely hear you on the mic. Okay, well that's good to know. I can make that a little louder. How's that? Is that a better level? Let me know. If that's better, I'd be grateful if you just let me know. Is that louder? Can you hear me more clearly? Thanks, Jeff. I'd be appreciative if you just give me a little thumbs up if you can hear us better now. So click the subscribe there you go. And then you click live and close that one, get that one out of the way, and this is the one.
You realize I'm quite old, eh?
Yeah, I'm just showing you the story now, so that's it. It's a few seconds behind.
No,
But you'll be able to watch it all later on replay.
I wish we could do this and
Yeah.
this is some
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Much better. Okay, that's good. And we've got Lego Zombie Gamer from San Diego, rooting for my boy Jared, and El Paso, Texas, the barber. Thanks, guys. We really love the engagement, and we're so grateful that you're taking the time to watch this video, and also that you're making the effort of actually typing a few words in and saying hello. We really love that. Thank you very much indeed. And one of the guys that was actually telling us, Jeff, Jeff Thorgood, he was saying that we were really quiet, he could hardly hear us, so I just ramped it up there.
Got
But
it.
one thing that makes a difference is if you actually talk quite close to it and into it. I know there's supposed to be lapel mics, but that's just one thing I've noticed. Because we have a tendency to talk quietly.
Because we're trying
So,
not to just...
Yeah, so you just go fairly close. So you can either hold it, which is a pain, or you can put it somewhere like I've got there and just do like the FBI do. Pretending we're special agents here in Vegas. Yeah.
dogging it a little bit.
So the dilemma is if he makes the 4 all the way down, he's going to be hooked on the 5.
Yeah.
Right? Unless he puts in draw.
He'd have to
which
get a
is-
bit of backspin on, wouldn't he?
Yeah, it's not too tough.
I mean, it looks like an enormous gap to me from here. But if there's any contact on the, there's not the 10, any contact on the 10 on the way in, yeah, it still slid through.
Yeah. That's a
But,
tough.
oh, where's he finished?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just overdrawn it.
Yeah.
So Jared could do with a reprieve here.
Yeah. He could use a break.
He's calling the left side, so he obviously thinks he can skin this one very thinly.
That's a long way to go.
It's always difficult when you're so close to a ball to gauge the angle.
It's easy to lose control in the cue ball too when it has to that far to go. Oh.
Well, he played it super soft and
Ooh,
he caught it
he's
too thick.
got a good
I think he's going to be in a
lucky
spot
lead,
to bother
though.
here. Jared needs
Jared's
to.
got
He
a
needs to.
safety.
He must cut off the one rail kick though. He doesn't want to leave a simple kick because that would be end the game. So hopefully, yeah, he's in there.
He
He's
hooks
tight
that
in
well
there.
good.
He's got to go at least 2 rails here. Yeah, because the straight over one rail kick, if he could drop that 5 in, he would have been on the 8 and would have been good night Vienna.
Got a 2 rail coming up.
Yeah, it looks to me to be somewhere between the middle and the first diamond out from the right corner pocket. It's like 2.5 diamonds across from the left to the right. Oh, he's trying to catch the 5 and knock it in the top left. There's ambition for you.
That's, well, you gotta call something.
You better have, because one day it does go in. But he's too high. So it's ball in hand for Jared.
With a couple of balls, non-trivial right there. Oh, he's gonna play another C.
I think he's got to open up this little cluster.
He doesn't like it.
So smooth the 10 and leave him tied up behind the 13.
Just got to worry about that kick again now. Let's see. Well done.
I think he's cut off the 1 rail kick again, which is most important. So 2 rails again. And these are so difficult when you're so close to the first rail.
That's so sort of like can break your spirit, these kind of safeties.
Yeah. And that's a better effort. That's a much better effort. And he's actually managed to scupper Jared's run-out opportunities with that big time. So it could be another safety coming up here.
That's what makes sense.
Well, anyway, in this bottom left corner, it's going to be really hard to hit the 5. So I think that's the plan. Just get the cue ball somewhere over there.
Don't bounce very much.
Oh, he's gone even closer in. He cut out the jump, you see.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you like to sit down? Yeah? Okay. You take that one. Yeah, you sit there. Yeah, that's good. Rest your wavy legs.
I think I've walked 9 miles today.
Do a lot of steps in this casino.
Around the casino.
Yeah. You guys staying in this hotel?
Yeah.
Right. Because it is a bit of a schlep. You know,
And I'm in the far tower, the one with the elevator problem.
Right. Yeah, so what Brian, Wayne and Jesse did, they're staying in another hotel, but it's got a car park literally outside the door. So short walk into the car, drive here, park it in the back, short walk.
That makes it easy.
And it's about 2/3 of the price, and they reckon it's a lot nicer.
Oh, I have to get the name of that
Yeah,
hotel.
it's called the Palace.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll make a note of that.
the Palace Station.
Okay.
Yeah, Palace Station.
Yeah.
Because I thought they said police station at first. So ball in hand extracted once again.
Without an easy exit.
We have match cards up here. Table 4, table 83, table 185, table 218, table 250. Come get your match cards.
Ooh. How long are you in Vegas, Mike? Says John. Well, I'm in Vegas for a couple more days, I think. I plan to drive back on Wednesday, but I may go back a day early. And that will have been 8 days in total. The last 3 years we've come the same day. We've arrived the day before everything begins, and then played in the 9-ball singles, which is the first event, followed by the 8-ball Scotch doubles. Then this event we're watching now, which is the 8-ball singles, and there's still the teams to come. And that's when it gets really busy.
Please circle the winner, guys. Please circle the winner and put the loser score on the bottom.
Happy with how much you can see of that.
Yes, this big swerve. So Jared's had the chance now to fully
Wide open table.
open up all his stripes. Could be time to press the button, pull the trigger. Nice one. We've got Nado in the chat. Hey Nado, how you doing? Oh, you're heading up tomorrow, are you, John? Great. We should overlap for sure. Hey Nado, are you in Vegas yet? Fran was telling me that she has to call you about something. I don't know if she has. Yeah. Oh, she's just indicating that she has spoken to you. She's sitting with us here. Fran Smith, BCA Director from San Diego Metro. So here we go. He's worked out his pattern. He's still going through it in his mind, not quite sure yet. I quite like this.
Yeah, the 10 ball is my least favorite ball.
Yeah,
on that
and everything
table.
else is over there. They're all connected.
Yeah.
Whereas this
Except
one's
that 10.
on its own, yeah. I like this. He's just overrun ever so slightly. Didn't want to be this close to the rail. Just makes shaping the 13 a bit trickier. Because you're a bit limited how high and low you can hit the cue ball without jacking up, which you never want to do.
Which changes everything.
Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is start using pace on these tables. You want to, it's jacking up. Here we go. It's got to be very accurate here.
Especially with the rattles.
Yeah, you've got to be 100% purely in the pocket. If it touches the face, it's just not going in at that speed. He's still got a choice here. It's obviously very
I don't
tight.
think you can see the 12.
Yeah, I think he wanted the 12.
Yeah, I don't think you can see it.
He's going to squeeze it in there. He's got a left spin on the cue ball here. Just
Nice.
made it. Just made it. That was excellent.
Wow.
You have to bend that a little bit.
Beautiful.
And now a little draw shot for the 8 in the side, and he'd be moving into the lead. So it's been quite hard fought for Jared. He's had to play a lot of good saves here to get this opportunity. And there it is.
All right.
2-1.
Nice out.
Two one.
Oh,
Nice out.
That was a battle.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Hey, as long
take as much time as you need.
yeah, that's all you need to do.
Don't be.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You're doing great. Real good.
Everybody gets nervous.
Yeah. Anybody who says they don't feel nerves, I think they've got no pulse or they're lying to you.
Yeah.
We all
They're
feel
not.
it.
They're not stretching their boundaries. You
Yeah,
never
and
feel nervous.
It's about how you handle them. you
Yeah.
know. Some people like a bit of nerves, and you have to embrace them. I think. Say,
Yeah.
"Look, bring it on. Give me more
Yeah.
nerves, because
Yeah.
it means I'm alive. I'm doing the thing I really want to do." You're in a high pressure match situation.
Yep.
You've got thousands of dollars on the line.
Yep.
And it's real jeopardy.
Right.
So
It matters.
It really does matter. But I think it also underlines the vital importance of good fundamentals, something that you can fall back on and rely upon when you are almost shaking in your boots.
Right.
At those times when your arm feels a bit weird and
Right.
you have a tendency. I mean, my biggest problem is decelerating, trying to play slow shots.
Yeah.
So yeah, having that groove cue action, nice smooth backswing, trying to maintain those key fundamentals at that pressure time can really help.
Yeah.
Much brisker pace this rack. Does he play for the combo? It almost looks wired, doesn't it? You just
Yeah, but combos are always tough because you don't know where that second ball is going to go.
exactly. You've got to control all three
Yeah.
balls. I think that might be the easiest way to do it with the less
think so.
movement. But yeah, he's now looking. If I went forward and had is that the 14? It's the top left one he's looking at now. And then that would leave the 10 as the key ball in the side pocket. So a little roll forward. Yeah, this avoids the dodgy combo.
That's that little baby follow I was talking about.
Yeah.
Baby draw, baby follow.
And now you want to be ideally straight on this 10 ball, so you can just do a little baby draw back.
Yeah.
An angle would cause you to have to move up and down the table, which you don't really want to do. He's looking, does the 10 pass in the bottom left? He's a bit close to his work right here, so I think it's hard to get straight on the 10. Yeah, he's playing forward. A little wipe of its feet there.
He knows how to cheat his pockets.
That was close. And he's actually got a nice little angle here. Just to drift out slightly towards the centre of the table. Make sure he gets clear of the 4 for that 8 ball. I've got to really bear down here. No. Too much down the rail. He was looking at it like it was tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just a little too far down the rail.
It's a little too tight.
So that 4 is going to be the key ball here, I think, for Brian. Well, I guess he's going to go for the 5, is he? I'm not sure about the 1. What do you think he was playing for there? It's hard to tell.
Do you think he was trying to come back and then get the 4 on the side?
Maybe.
He just didn't come far enough?
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe he's trying to get...
Maybe now he's thinking about his safety options.
Yeah, I mean, he could play the 1, but it's, I think it's fraught with
I mean-
danger. It offers a chance to get on the 4, but it's tricky, very tricky. But he seems to be gearing up to play it. It's 3 rails for the 4 in the left side. Right hand English. Well, it's pulling up short. He may have a chance.
I think he got it.
He did indeed. But you can't play this
He's
with
got
any
the 4
pace.
on the side.
Yeah, but what do you do for the 5?
I mean, yeah.
You
it's-
cannot draw back for the 5 in the same way. You
No.
can't
it's-
really force forward. You've got to maybe play a bank on the 5.
Mm.
'Cause if you can get forward far enough to cut the 5, he's doing very well.
Got it.
Okay, by playing it in the corner, it
Yeah.
offers a chance for shape. So follow forward with right English, 5 in the bottom right. And that was just the right amount out from the pocket, and now he's plumb on the 5, but needs to shape the 8. So it's either in the top left or in the same pocket he's playing this. It's a sharp
we'll
stun,
try and
sharp
follow it.
stun draw. Well,
Follow
Charlie's
in or
gonna,
bank it?
he's going to try and follow it in.
Yeah.
Well, this is a big old shot.
Nice shot.
Wow.
That's 2 each. We've got you 2 each. was another one that got away for Jared that last game. One ball away from break and run. He's still very much in it though, 2 each, despite a couple of errors that cost him 2 racks. Got to be striped, surely. Yeah, these very nice layout. Slightly tricky shot.
We still have match cards for 83, 185, 218. You need to come get these match cards.
Another combo maybe coming up. Has to be cautious though with that 2 where it is. Yeah, that's not worked out.
I didn't like that.
Can I get through to the 12?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it, does it? He's got his head in his hands. He's looking slightly concerned at this table. Trying to find a safe. Having lost shape with what was an eminently runnable table. Yeah, he's got a bit of a quandary on his plate here. He doesn't like this at all. Appears to be kicking. Oh no, he had a thin edge on the 12. And he's just finished in the jaws. There's a little bit of roll for you. How's that?
Wow.
That drops in, it's a different story. Six called in the side. I needed a bit more oomph.
Well, I think he was kind of a 50-50 shot.
I think you're right. And he made the rail with the cue ball, so.
Same safety. Similar anyway. He wants that 2 out of his way.
Yep, he's desperate to get trying to move it.
And Jared does not want to satisfy him.
Yeah, he's no way he's moving that too. It would be crazy to do so. He's kicking for the 7. He's called the left centre. Oh, very close. Very close indeed. I think he's covered all the stripes except, is that the 9 or the 13? 13. And I think it might go now, you know.
It goes,
yeah. You can see clearly that it does. And it's bobbled and stayed there. So, the table is turned over. Jared has his opportunity.
All right. That 2 is still a big problem.
Yeah, he's going to start the run.
7 in the side.
Let's see if he can get a bit of his fluency and stroke back into gear.
Sweet.
It's a safe here. I think he's playing below the 6.
Gorgeous.
I think it's just peeped out a little bit though. He may be able to do a little swerve. And swerve inside the 4. And get the action to make the 13. Oh, he's going to try and kick it. Here we are, he's kicking it. 1, maybe 2 rails to the 13. That's very close.
Whoa.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wow.
Millimeters. So Jared has extracted ball in hand. And now what does he do? He's going to put the 13 in with the 6, is he?
No, I think Jared still doesn't like that 2 ball.
But if
So
he
he's
ca-
going to keep playing safeties until he has a breakout ball.
But if he can pocket the 9, the 13 rather, then the 2 goes, right?
Yeah.
At least I think it does. It's hard to tell from the angle. We're actually quite a bit of distance away and we're very low down. So perspective's a little bit deceptive.
Yes.
He's putting the 13.
Yeah. And leaving the cue behind the 8.
I don't know if is he going to try and get the 5 to follow it in. I think you're right. He's looking now to check, make sure he leaves the cue ball on the 8. I think he can see the edge of the 10, you know. Yeah, and he might be able to use that to put the 5 in. If he can catch the 10 thin enough, that is. Calling the 10 now then.
Oh.
So he's trying to kick the 5 in with the 10, I think. Going to play off the rail. Well, let's rearrange the furniture a little. And possibly to Jared's advantage. And cut this 2 ball in.
Maybe.
Oh no, he's
Still
looking.
looks like the 5 is hard to get to though now.
Yeah.
And it looks like the 5's on the rail, so he can't really kiss it off the 5.
Yeah, it's a bit dicey that, isn't it? So he's choosing to come down table instead.
And he still has the safety options with the 6 and the 3 over there.
I can still keep attacking
He can
here.
still play a D on this.
Yeah, I think the 1 is going to roll into the top pocket. And then you can play the 6 and then get an angle on the 4 to go up. And I think there's one of those precise ways where you can take the 2 and leave yourself on the 5, but you've got to obviously avoid that. The big 10 ball, which is obstructing.
Yeah.
You know,
See,
here comes the safe,
safety.
yeah. Oh, that's possibly just leaking. Is he got it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he has. Let's have a little look at the chat, see what's going on here. So we've got Lee Skubich from Iowa. Is it too late to join the tourney? Oh yes, it is, I'm afraid. Jewel City Trash. I think you need to first of all qualify by being a BCA league player. You've got to play at least 8 league matches in one particular division. Then you are qualified. Then you must enter. I think entries closed about a month ago, but they open. I I think sometime in December, November, December, something like that. And there's somewhere in the region of 5,000 players registered across all the different divisions and disciplines, from singles, doubles, 2-all.
2-all.
Yes, 2-all. And he's unlocked the jail that the 5 was in.
Now he's got to get out.
He now needs to get the cue ball out of there, that's right. I think it's a spinner with top and left here. 2 rails up the table. And I think the 4 has a clear path. Extremely hard fought games, these. Lots of safeties. You have to have fierce concentration and patience in abundance. Yeah, the first 4 racks took 30 minutes. This rack is touching on 17.
He doesn't like how I hit that.
He's not come round. He's not come round far enough. Calls the cross side. And that's short. And all his hard work, I'm afraid, has come for naught. And Brian's going to come to the table with 3 balls to take him to a 3-2 lead. And he's come close to the 8, but I think he's okay.
That was really close.
Yeah, it was. That you could see by his body language he was concerned for a second, but then he relaxed.
Yeah. He didn't come out very far from the 8 either.
No, he didn't. It's a bit of a cut. It's not exactly a dicey cut, but it is a bit of a cut. And it is a big 8 ball. There we go. 3-2, Brian leads. Okay, what have we got here? I think he should have used the 3 to make the other guy's balls have more distance. Yeah, potentially. And back solid, front blunt. I don't know what that emoji means. Back solid, front blunt.
Because I want to sign it.
But I think I'll pass on the solid and I'll go for the blunt if you don't mind. You getting chilly from? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'll just grab my jacket out actually.
You dropped what?
No, grab my jacket. Feeling a little bit chilly myself. So we're in with the break here. Rack 6.
Oh, it's okay. I just need it's empty.
Made a couple of balls. And it's a real nice split. There's just a little bit of congestion here on this bottom rail.
This is tiny. Oh, okay. Shot on the 5.
Yeah, very nice.
7 goes.
Well, the combo 1-7.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to be shaping up for the 6 first. Yeah, just chose to nudge them. And that's okay. Yeah, he's going away from the 7 here in taking this one. I think he can hold sufficiently close to it so he can still play it. Oh, well, he's not playing it from here. He's going to have to take the 4 now. So the 4 leads to the 2, and then the 2 would have to come all the way back for the 7. I don't see another way to play it. You can't take the 2 now. Yeah, you've got to go past the pocket line, so you've got a 1 rail shot to bring the cue ball all the way back down for the 7. So you've got to be precise here, because you've got to be able to get pinpoint on the 8 as well afterwards for that top right corner. Oh, he's on the rail. Not easy to play the top shape for the top right here. He's looking now, coming all the way for a left side pocket shape. But he's hard on the rail. It's a tough shot, this. Where's the cue ball going? And surely the 8 doesn't pass in the top left, does it?
Can't imagine.
I don't think he would have looked for the positioning to the side if it went in that corner. That would have been the first choice shot. Yeah. Unless he was actually playing for it in the side. Yeah, body language says it doesn't go. Is he looking at some type of bank? Top right? He is. He's calling the top right. So, cross corner. For a 4-2 lead. But it's a no. So, has he tied up that stripe?
Just 4 balls in the 8.
Yeah, I'm just not sure you can get that last one. Is it which one is it next to the 11?
It's the 11.
The 11. So it looks as though there's a gap does go. Oh my goodness. My pocket's being a bit nippy now. Yeah, as these tables are getting worn in, we're finding that's happening more and more, that balls that formerly would have just slipped in are just bobbling left and right and holding themselves on the lip. So I think it's going to be some type of kick attempt here. Or is he just playing the safe? He's just happy to play the safe. So we're just approaching the 1 hour mark, and we will have played 6 racks when this one is concluded. So he's playing the kick here. He's attacking. And it's a miss, and the ball in hand goes back to Jared, so he's not penalised for that miss on the 9. And sets himself up with a combination to begin. And now I think it's the 11. Oh, he's just checking it out. Maybe it's the 11 next. Here. Jared. Case of the missing chalk cube. Although they're not cubes anymore, they're more like little cylinders. Expensive little cylinders of powdery chalk. Deep draw. Has he come too far? Yeah, he was playing for the top left corner there. It's just overdrawn his shape, I'm afraid. I was a bit surprised because the ball he had in the top left, if the 11 would have gone, I think he might have played for the 11 then, but instead he played to draw all the way out for this. I'm assuming it's the 15. That's quite a canny little safety. Has he covered it? So he can hit the 8 full ball, but he cannot hit it on the extreme left, so he cannot cut it to the right. So that was very important that the 15 came and took the side of the 8 ball away. So he's called the pocket. He thinks he can maybe get it in off the 11. Now then, long shot into the bottom corner maybe. Cue ball's going to be drifting off to the left. So it will leave a fairly tricky 11.
Do or die shots.
Yeah, you kind of got to do it.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. And now, one of the biggest shots of the night so far, I think, in the context of the match. This is huge. And that is there.
Yeah.
That was a precious shot and a half. He's done really well here, Jared. He's 3-all. 3-all. Jared with a break. Let's just check out the chat, see what's going on in between the racks. So here we see.
Yeah.
Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue
Yeah.
ball going?
Yeah.
Focus up, Jared, running out of lives. Yes, Robert Howell.
Yeah.
I agree, Rob, says JMO. Well, it's 3-all now. They've raced to 2. Trace, hello, Mike. When do you play again? I'll tell you in a second. My last chance here is the second chance 8-ball, and that starts tomorrow. It's limited to 448 players, and I think it kicks off at 2 p.m. or the matches start from 2 p.m. So I'm not sure when mine is because the brackets have not been released yet. But as soon as they are, I will set up the stream so it'll appear on my channel as coming soon. And those of you who are subscribers will get a notification. I also intend to try and follow the progress of some of the other San Diego players. We've got Anton Antoine, who's made it through to the last 16 of the silver bracket of the 8-ball men's singles, so 8-ball open singles rather. Yeah, he's on the winner's side, so he's done very well there. Jesse Sturm, I think he has one match now because he was in the hot seat for the final bracket and also in the silver division of the 8-ball singles, but unfortunately he lost. He had the 8-ball to win 5-3 and he missed the 8. And then his opponent, Bobby Blanchard, he broke and ran in the final rack to take the match. So Jesse's still in it, and he's got one match on the loser's side, I believe, before another hot seat opportunity. So I'll try and get a couple of those streamed, and of course I'd love to continue Jared on his journey through this tournament. We've followed him from his first round, and let's hope we get to follow him a few more rounds. So not a straightforward layout.
That 11 and the 4.
That's the tricky thing, isn't it? Yeah. But I think maybe the 11 will go in the top right. So if you can shape it, yeah, that's the thing. But that could end up being the key ball, the last one before the 8, because it's so close to the 8. I think he might have played for it then, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
But he's got back up. But this is an over towards the top left of the table. Oh, he seemed to steer that a little with his bit of a chicken wing.
Don't go in.
Yeah, that's a disaster. The ball dropping. Just really hands a bigger tactical advantage to Brian.
He wanted that ball on the table.
He totally did, but more than anything, I think he wanted to get the break and run. He was desperate. He was desperate. That's why he was inclined to go for the hero shot. So it's definitely advantage Wallace in this rack. Plays a safe. He's just happy to keep Jared in trouble. So he's looking at the reverse angle here. Or maybe if he kicks from the bottom rail, hit it from below. Let's call the top right. And tried to use a lot of draw there to force the angle out. But didn't quite change the angle enough. And Brian has the table at his mercy. Just looking at the board, however, that 4 is very awkward still. The 6 not exactly easy to get on with the 8 pin where it is, so those are his 2 big problems. Also, the 1's not a nice ball to shape for. But he's going for the most difficult first, which is sound advice. So 4, 6, 3, and then move down the table for the 7, 1 and 2. Could also play for the 2 here. Yeah, the 7 works as a really nice key ball. It's so close to the 8. So he has played for the 2, I think. Just finished a little bit close to the rail, so now could change his focus to the 7. And then take the 1. Yeah, just seeing where he wants to be to get that nice angle to make shaping the 2 as easy as possible. He's a tiny fraction flatter than you wanted to be.
Adriana Vega, please come to the tournament desk. Adriana Vega. Cancel that. Come to the referee desk. Adrian Vega, come to the referee desk.
Really loud.
So a little steep, but I'm thinking that the 8 goes in both top corners. I think it does squeeze past that stripe. Can't tell for sure though from this angle. He's missed it by quite a distance.
Go, Jared.
Now then, can Jared make this ball? It's very skinny. Very skinny. I think you've got to go for it though. You can't play safe now.
I can't see it.
I'd be tempted to play this with a bit of inside. It just helps to make the really thin cuts. It's just horrible.
It's horrible because it's such to the side.
Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, he's called the bank. He doesn't like the cut. He's called the corner. Now his last bank he was short by about 2 inches into the left side. Is he going to make this one? It's there.
Oh,
oh, but do you know what? This is a real pressure shot now. Big, big, big shot.
yeah.
Okay. It's there.
Nice out.
4-3 on the hill. You're on the hill. Get him a choke holder, yeah.
Get him what?
Yeah.
A choke holder and a chain. Two should be jazzing it.
Let's have another little look in the chat, see what's been going on. So, JMO says, let's go SD. Ellen Limmercart says, let's go Jared. Rad Anton says, let's get it. Thanks for the messages, guys. We do appreciate you sticking with us. And James Boleen says 9 lives. Yep. Definitely. So it's going to be Brian with the break here, rack 8. We're getting towards the business end. And that's a dry break.
Oh, a dry break. The curse.
Nice time to get a dry break down for Jared. This could be what it needs. I must say, I'm just looking at the monitor, the stripes look quite inviting. What do you think? Not too shabby, are they?
Yeah. Just this 12 over here is a little stuck. I think it goes in the side.
Yeah, I mean the
doesn't
solids are not bad either, but I have a slight preference for the stripes. Yeah, kick off here. Just a little graze. Little skim on the 9. So he has his chance to take the 12 right now. I think he'd be wise to take that. Yeah, held that very nicely. This looks like the 15 to me, is that right? Yeah.
I know I don't like bouncing off the rail.
Yeah, really controlled.
Maybe he's gonna.
I think he needs to do a little draw, one of those little soft draw shots you were talking about, because he needs to come back like 8 inches, but no more. If he doesn't want to leave that isolated. That is the 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that was lovely. And he's not optimal on the 15, so he's may now take the 10 and the 9 and use the 15 as the key. So I think there's got to be a trace of right English on this to just straighten the cue ball up, keep it in the middle of the table. There we go, a little bit of inside, and he's looking pretty good. Slightly off the angle he wanted. Cue ball's going down towards the short rail. So again, if he's got to play off that rail, he needs a bit of inside, because he wants his line of approach to be on the line of the shot. That's what he's pointing at right now. That gives a much bigger margin of error in terms of speed control. And that looks pretty good. He can just draw across here for the 8 in the side. that's a beauty. It's gone slightly further than he wanted. Dead straight would have been unmissable, but it just has to take care. And it's a table run. And it's a win to Jared by 5 racks to 3. Well played, Jared. So thank you all so very much for tuning in and enjoying this late night thriller with us here. So James Bulleen says you've got 9 lives. He said. Christine Bowersock. Do you know who that is?
Oh yeah.
She says Jared looks like a good Christian rather. Looks like a good pizza boy.
Pizza boy?
Yeah. He can deliver my pizza any day, they say. Let's go, Jared. If you don't win, we're going to kick you off the team, says Lego Zombie Gamer. I don't know who that is. LFG Jared, says Christian. And Lego Zombie Gamer says table run. So well done, mate.
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. That's my excuse.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed for your wonderful company, your commentary, and your beautiful pixel data. And we all want to say a huge thanks to Sue Luda, who's made this stream possible. Without Sue, none of this would have happened. She's given us the gift of data. And so we're going to all hit the sack. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Tommy Woodland, nice to see you, mate. And I'll be setting up some streams in the morning, so just keep your eye on the channel and what's coming, and we'll have plenty more action for you then. But in the meanwhile, just going to check how many of you are there. So there's 50 of you in the views in watching the stream, and I'd just like to say, if I might, I'm just going to come over here so you can see me. Well played. Well played. Good game. Good game.
Jared,
Yeah. So I'd just like to say thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. If you're a subscriber, that's a wonderful thing, and thank you very much. If you're not, I'd be very, very grateful if you would consider subscribing. It really does help support me and what we're doing with this channel, and hopefully there'll be many, many more streams like it to come. So thanks once again. It's a good night from me, good night from Vegas, and we'll see you all again tomorrow.